This Pilates prenatal flow is designed for your first trimester of pregnancy to help relieve any nausea, fatigue, or general stiffness that you may be feeling in your first trimester. It is safe, however, if you do experience any sudden shortness of breath, pain, or dizziness, make sure you stop the exercises and book in with your healthcare provider. So let's make your way down onto the mat into a child's pose. So knees out wider than hips, and then just gently relaxing forward, and if you can, relaxing the head down onto the mat. Let's focus the breath here into the belly, breathing in, feel the tummy expand, sit bones widen and the pelvic floor relax. And then as you exhale, feel that gentle connection through the pelvic floor, lifting up and in. And then inhale, sit bones widen, pelvic floor relaxes. And then just gently taking that left arm and threading it through underneath the right, pressing the left palm down into the floor, focusing the breath now into the left side body. Two more breaths here. And then just slowly unraveling, changing sides, threading the right arm through the left, pressing the right palm into the floor, breathing into the right side body. Two more breaths. Slowly unraveling, coming back into all fours, so wrists directly under shoulders, knees under hips, and just focusing again on that breath. So as we inhale, we feel the tummy expand, sit bones widen, and then as we exhale, lifting up and in through the pelvic floor as we hug baby towards the spine. So inhale, lengthen, and then exhale. Nothing else moves, the spine is nice and still. Just connecting with the breath, one more breath in. And now we'll add some movement. So inhale, we're going to gently extend the spine, gaze forward. And then exhale, we're going to start by tucking the tailbone, rounding the upper back, gaze towards the inner thigh. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale. Well done. Inhale, lengthen. This is a very nice spinal mobility exercise just to make sure that the upper back doesn't become too tight. So just feel these two extreme movements, rounding the spine, and then we're going to stop in the middle. Now we're going to some Superman. So we're going to inhale as we float the right arm, left leg, stable through the spine, floating back to center, and we're going to alternate side to side. Inhale, reach, exhale, back to center. Well done. Always gently hugging that baby towards the spine, long through the back of the neck. On the Next one, we're going to stay there and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Gently coming down, opposite side, reaching long and pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to take the left leg forward into a runner's lunge. Inhale, float that left arm up. And then exhale, just threading it through, reaching to where it's comfortable. Inhale. And then exhale. Well done. Two more. Last one. And then just gently stepping back in, changing sides. So going to the right side, I'm going to float that right arm up. And then exhale, threading it through as far as what's comfy. Making sure the gaze is always following the palm. One more. Well done. Stepping back into high kneeling. Going into a thigh stretch, so we're going to reach those arms long in front. Making sure that we're zippering up below the belly button. We're going to inhale as we rock back. And then exhale back to center. So we're keeping a nice neutral spine. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Inhale. If you are finding it with that inhale breath, you can't quite keep that connection, by all means, add an exhale breath. Because if we exhale when we exert, that gives us a better connection through the pelvic floor and the lower abdominals. So my thighs are waking up. You will feel a thigh stretch and a thigh burn. One more here. And now we'll just add some arm choreographies. So as we hinge back, we're going to open up through the right arm and then floating back to center. Now to the left, making sure that the hip bones are pointing straight in front. Well done. One more either side. Only going back as far as what's comfortable, making sure that there's no doming through those abdominals. Well done. Making your way back down onto all fours. And then again, setting yourself up, wrists directly under shoulders, knees under hips, finding that nice neutral spine position. Going into some bear hovers. So we're going to use that exhale breath to gently float the knees an inch off the floor. So we inhale, prepare, and then really feel that it's the exhale breath that floats the knees. Inhale, lower, and exhale. So the only thing to change is just the knees lifting off the floor. Nice and tight through the lower abdominals. Two more. On the next one, we will stay there. And we're going to breathe. Keep going. And one more breath here. And then gently floating back down. Now making your way down onto your back. So first trimester, it is safe to be on your back. Usually you are comfortable in this position. So we'll just go into some pelvic rocks. So we're going to breathe in as we lengthen through the tailbone, relax the pelvic floor, and then exhale, rocking the tailbone, lifting up and connecting through the pelvic floor. So it is important here that you don't feel as you rock back that you feel a bearing down sensation or pressure in the vagina. You want to feel like it's the breath doing the movement. Well done. 3 more here. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, rolling back, belly button to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. So on the next one, we will start to articulate up. As we exhale, we roll the tailbone, start to press through the heels as we lift up, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top, and then we're going to exhale, slowly melt the spine back down, 1 vertebra at a time. And the tailbone is going to be the last thing to come down. Inhale, rock out, and then exhale, coming back up. So peeling up 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, melting down 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peeling back up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peeling back up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peeling back up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, peeling back up. Now continue to go at your own pace. As you melt down, really think that you're relaxing through the back of the head, the neck, the collarbones, the ribs, the belly button, and then the tailbone's the last to come back down. 2 more. Breath in at the top as we hold, and then exhale, melting back down. One more. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, slowly coming back down. And now we'll just place the arms in a goalpost position, going into some windmills. So letting the knees rock to the left, head goes to the right. Inhale back to center, and then knees rock to the right, head goes to the left, back to center. So we still, even though this is a nice stretch, we still want to think about gently lifting up and in through the pelvic floor as we wrap below the belly button, because we still want to protect that spine and make sure it's moving with some stability. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, float. Inhale back to center, and then exhale. 1 more to either side. Well done. And then just gently making your way onto your left side. So from here, we're going to make sure the left elbow is directly under the left side body. We'll dip into the shoulder and then press away, squeezing those heels together. We're going to open up into a clam. So exhale, open, inhale, fold. Well done. 4, 5, 6, making sure we're not dipping into the left shoulder. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Well done. From there, we're going to go into a side plank as we reach and kick out and come back to center. Reach and kick out, back to center. Good. 3. Exhale to come up. 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly there. 8, 9, last one. 10. Well done. Making your way down onto your side. We're going to float the top leg up to level with the hip height. Inhale as we float the leg forward, and then exhale, pressing back. So you want to imagine the movement is happening just at the hip joint. We are getting some nice glute activation here. Inhale, float forward. So again, nothing changes here. There's no rocking forward or backwards of the pelvis. This left leg is doing a lot of work pressing down into the floor. Just going to work your glutes a bit more. Inhale, float, exhale. Feel free to place your hand at the front of the mat just to help with some stability. 2 more. Inhale, float, exhale. 1 more. I'm going to extend that top leg, level of the hip height, going into circle. So really feel like the hip is stirring in the socket. Well done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more. 8, and then just changing direction. So you still want to imagine you could slide a piece of paper between your side body and the mat. 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Floating down, give that booty a bit of a tap, and then we'll change sides. So coming down onto the elbow first, making sure that your head, your shoulders, your tailbone all in a straight line at the back of your mat. Sink into the right shoulder, press the floor away. Exhale to open the legs into a clam, and then inhale to fold. Well done. Now this side has already done a bit of work to stabilize on the opposite side, so it might come on a bit quicker. 9, 1 more. 10. Now we went into our side plank, so we're going to kick out. 1, come back in. 2, 3, exhale up. 4, inhale, float down. 5, nearly there. 6, 7, inhale, float. 8, 9, 1 more, nice and strong. Well done. Floating down, making your way all the way down onto your side. Keeping the leg bent. You could slide a piece of paper between your side body and the mat. And we're going to float the top leg to hip height. Inhale, we fold as the leg floats forward. Then exhale, press back through the heel as we extend out the back. Inhale, float, and then exhale. The movement's happening at the hip joint only. And we feel like that leg is just sliding along a tabletop. Inhale, float, exhale. Two more. Inhale, float, exhale. Last one. And then extending that top leg into hip circles. Remember to breathe. Two more in this direction. And then reversing direction. Side body nice and lifted. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Give that booty a tap. Hard work is all done. Gently coming onto your back. Going into a figure 4 stretch. If that feels enough for you, by all means stay there. If you like, you can grab hold of that left leg and just gently draw the knee in towards the chest. So keeping your glutes strong throughout pregnancy is a great way to share the load of the growing baby on the pelvic floor. So you've done great work making it to your mat today, because the first trimester can be very hard. One more breath here. And gently floating that left leg back down, changing sides. Working what's comfortable for you today. Relaxing the arms, the back of the head's nice and long on the mat, and the shoulder blades are just melting through the floor. One more breath here. Gently making your way back up into sitting. Coming into a T position with your arms. You're going to exhale as we float towards the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale to the right. Inhale, float. Two more to either side. Enjoy that nice side body stretch. Last one here to the right. Coming back to center, just into a spinal twist. So taking that right arm to that left knee. 3 breaths here as you grow tall. Keep both sit bones down on the mat. And gently unraveling, coming back to center. Left arm, right knee. 3 breaths here. One more breath. Slowly unraveling, back to center. Well done.